What's up, YouTube? This is Randy at Breaking Dad Bulls. So today's topic is, how many Frenchies is enough Frenchies? You know, that goes for homeowners, you know, one dog owners, breeders for French Bulldogs. You know, as far as here at Breaking Dad Bulls, right now I have four. You have Gustavo, which is my male, Mimi girl, Skylar, right there, and we have Millie, my newest female. So, you know, I never thought of owning multiple Frenchies as I had other dogs before. I had American Pit Bull Terriers, American Bully. I had 2 American Bullies, 1 American Pit Bull Terrier. I've always loved dogs. Now when it came to the Frenchies, man, they're so different from the rest of the other breeds. They're really just good overall pets. You know, it's really nice to have a pet that you really connect with. You know, I wouldn't think that I would connect with any other dogs after my 14-year-old pit bull died. His name is Frank, a couple of years ago, and that's when I decided to get French bulldogs. So it was really hard for me to make a decision, and I'm so happy that I made the decision to get a French bulldog. You know, we started out with one with Gustavo. Then we 4 months later, didn't take us long, we bought Skylar. You know we wanted, at first we thought we just wanted one. Then it moved up to where 4 months later, with French bulldog puppies, man, they really need a second playmate. So that's how it started. When we first got Gustavo, he was playing with us all the time. We would play with him all the time, and that wasn't enough. He needs someone that's dedicated to just playing with him. So that's when we decided to get our second Frenchie 3 months later. We got her from Doug at TWT Bulls. So if you've been watching this channel, you know Doug at TWT Bulls with Hemlock Haven Frenchies produced Gustavo, our first male. Then we bought Skylar 3 months later. So that's when we had 2. And after that, you know, we decided to breed Skylar, you know, with Gus, and that's when we produced Mimi Girl. Mimi Girl's right here. So she's our third Frenchie. Just up to this point, we had 3. Then about 10 months later, we decided to get another one, and that's where you'll see Millie, our 4th one. So right now I have 4. So for the Frenchie owners here, how many Frenchies do you have currently? Do you have 1? You know, are you thinking about getting 2? I'll tell you what, if you only have 1 as a puppy, you'll notice that, you know, they love to play. They always want to engage with you, whether it's, you know, being by your side or playing tug of war, playing fetch, all these things that Frenchies love to do. They love to be with other dogs, especially for some reason they just realize that they need a play. You know, you'll realize that they need a playmate. They need a playmate, and that's when we got Skylar. You get a second Frenchie from there. You know, they entertain each other, and you'll notice that, you know, he'll bother you less and less once you get your second Frenchie. I mean, that's cool, you know. And with Frenchies, they're really just pack animals. You just can't buy them by one. And that's what I noticed with the first one. Gustavo was constantly bugging my wife to play tug of war, you know, whining because he wants to be petted, he wants to be carried, and all these things. And we noticed as soon as we got Skylar, man, that all stopped. It didn't all stop, but you know that Gustavo was so happy having a playmate around like Skylar. So we're happy to get the second one. So how many Frenchies do you have currently right now? Do you have 1, 2, 3, 4? Do you have more than 4? To be honest with you, man, I'm thinking about getting another Frenchie. So I told myself, you know, never say never, but at the same time, I love the breed so much. You know, they're very cheerful. They bring joy to our family. They're really easy keep. They're easy keep, meaning that, you know, compared to my bigger dogs, they're, you know, they eat less, you know, and maintenance wise, they're pretty easy once you know how to maintain and keep up with your French bulldogs. So that's the main thing I want to talk about. How many Frenchies is enough Frenchies for you? At least for us right now, it's 4. I'm thinking about getting another one, maybe next year. Another female, to bring to the pack of Breaking Bad Bulls. So stay tuned for that. Comment down below, how many Frenchies do you have? Do you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You know, it's the more the merrier. I guess if it all depends if you have room. I have a good sized backyard, and I'm able to keep them, you know, pretty much entertained with a lot of room to run. You can see Gustavo. So I can do that. I'm flexible with how many Frenchies I can keep. So I was just curious to see the subscribers, how many Frenchies do you have? Are you thinking about getting one in the future? If so, are you getting a male or female? Let's talk about it. It's always good to know the thoughts of the subscribers there. At least for me, again, when I fell in love with the French Bulldog, it's, man, I had to get another one, then keep another one, and they're so entertaining here. Are Breaking Bad Bulls. So I'm just curious to see how many of our subscribers has Frenchies, and if so, how many Frenchies? 1 or 2 or 3? Man, I know I need to cut my grass. I know I get comments about cutting my grass right now. It's about 85 to 90 degrees, so I'll probably do that a little later on. Just really want to make a quick video, you know, how many Frenchies is enough Frenchies. I think the more the merrier. If you have the room, you know, and you'll be able to keep them healthy and entertained with other French Bulldogs, and you don't mind having another one, well, get another one. I think Frenchies, in my opinion, is like one of the best breeds for, you know, for families. They're gentle, they're kind, they entertain you. They have a very, very you know, great personality. They run around, they're really just big jokers, you know, big personality for a small dog. That's what I like. I like dogs that, you know, has a big personality but comes in a small package. Here comes Mimi right here. She's just like her daddy. You know, she gets so super excited when other dogs are playing, and she'll want to play too. Versus Skylar right here. Very calm demeanor dog, always gentle, always by my side. If you saw that video with a quick training video with the ball with Skylar, that's great. If you haven't, make sure that you tap in, check out the early videos. I think it was only about 3 minutes long, but I just really wanted to touch on the training aspects. If you like training, or you want your Frenchie to listen to you more, watch that video. It's really good. I'll tag it down below. But today is just the topic of how many Frenchies is enough Frenchies. Here at Breaking Bad Bulls, we have four Frenchies. That's 3 females and 1 male, Gustavo here. And here comes me, Millie girl. She's really quiet. You've seen her in the channel. She's the newest addition to Breaking Bad Bulls. She just likes to keep to herself and not so much be with the pack. But she's a lovely dog, really lovely dog. She's doing great here at Breaking Bad Bulls. She's really sweet and kind. So she was my 4th addition. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Randy. I'm Breaking Bad Bulls, where I feature content, instructional videos on the care, raising, breeding aspects of French Bulldogs. So thank you for subscribing here at Breaking Bad Bulls, and stay tuned for new videos. I try to make sure the videos are, you know, entertaining, and at the same time something that you could keep up and has value to what you're doing, either as an owner and an enthusiast or a breeder. So how many Frenchies is enough Frenchies? I guess it all depends on your lifestyle. If you have an apartment, I guess 2 is enough, depending how big it is, and if your landlord allows you to have more than 1 dog. If you have a single family house like myself, and you have a good sized yard, and you're into this breed like full time like me, man, you know, I guess 4 is good. I'm thinking 5. I'm not trying to be a kennel or anything like that. I just enjoy having these dogs, you know, with me all the time. And again, they're a small dog with big personality. And once I got involved with the breed, man, it was non-stop. I was addicted. So I got my first one with Gustavo right there. He just turned 2 years old. He's a beast. Right now it's about going to 90 degrees. Here's Gustavo. He's still looking just as good. 25 pounds, maybe a little lighter. If you're interested, big bone, big back, big head. Look at that neck. Really good bone. If you're interested in them, stud fee is $1,500. $500 lock you in. 757-289-1096 if you're interested in Gustavo. He's chocolate Merle. He carries chocolate and cocoa. Merle, he carries EM, which is for the black masking on his face there. Really short, about 12 inches to the withers. And this boy is a beast. Thanks for all the inquiries for Gustavo and his stuff. He just turned 2 years old. He's producing his look time and time again. This boy is a beast. There's his daughter. It's from his first litter. Mimi girl, you guys seen her in the channel. Appreciate all the comments, and she just turned one. She just turned one about a week ago, so we had like a birthday party for her. We bought her a cake and just had fun. We always try to celebrate our dog's birthday. I think it's important. They're part of my family, and we like to celebrate their birthdays with us here at Breaking Bad Bulls. I didn't get a chance to videotape it. I wish I had and show it to you. I think my wife did. If she did, I included it in this video when Mimi girl had her birthday. Skylar's birthday's coming up in August, so in about 2 months I'll make sure that I feature her, and for her birthday I'll post a video included in here as well. Gustavo, as you know, just turned 2 years old. Couldn't be happier with Gustavo. Really good looking dog, sweet, high energy. So if you have a high energy Frenchie, man, they're a handful. So yeah, how many Frenchies is enough Frenchie for you guys? Is one enough? If you live in an apartment, are you thinking about getting a second one? And if so, when are you getting it? Are you getting a male or a female? Let's talk about it. And it all depends on your lifestyle, at least for me, having 4 French bulldogs, yes, it's a lot of work, and thanks to my wife, my kids, to help me taking care of these dogs every morning, feeding them twice a day, making sure that they're getting all the attention that they deserve. Again, I don't keep them in kennels. I keep them in my house. I play with my Frenchies and make sure I give them a lot of attention and love. So I have 4 Frenchies right now. Maybe thinking about getting a 5th one. We'll see, guys. Stay tuned on Breaking Bad Bulls. If I do get one, you guys will be the first to know. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm just curious, how many Frenchies is enough Frenchies for you guys? Comment down below. Comment down below and let me know if one is enough for you. Do you have other breeds with your French Bulldogs? How'd they get along? I wish I had another breed here, but I only have Frenchies exclusively at the moment. Only have Frenchies, but if you have any other breeds with your Frenchie, comment down below. Let us know how they get along or not get along or what have you, and let's talk about it. I'm gonna cut off here at Breaking Bad Bulls. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for all the subscriptions and new followers at Breaking Bad Bulls. I'm Randy, and I'm